G'day, Dan and Ciala here again. Now what we wanted to show you is our grapefruit tree. It's a nice example of what we call a guild, which is a beneficial assembly of plants and sometimes animals, and where we start to use the permaculture idea of filling up gaps that we see. So instead of just having a grapefruit tree, and you can see our grapefruit tree is covered in an enormous fruit. There must be at least 100 on there. So it's really not suffering at all. It's a very healthy grapefruit tree and we're looking forward to a bumper harvest. But if you look more closely, instead of just having grapefruit, you can see a whole lot of other leaves. So here are the grapefruit leaves, the small citrus leaves. We've got pumpkin leaves growing right up through the grapefruit. We've got nasturtium leaves right up. The highest leaves on the plant are actually nasturtiums. Oh, and pumpkins right up the top there. You can see the nasturtium flowers here, which actually make really good eating. Ciala's into them. And the leaves are good for salads too, really good source of bitter greens. So we're getting a lovely yield of nasturtiums, and now the pumpkin leaves are starting to die back, and that's one thing that's telling us that the pumpkins are ready to harvest. So if you actually come and have a look in here, follow me into the backyard wilderness, we can see up here a pumpkin, a large mature pumpkin hanging from the tree, about a metre off the ground, and I'm actually going to cut that off so it'll fall down. Down she goes. So a lovely big pumpkin, and out of this small space, it's only about 1.5 metres by 1.5 metres, we've got about 5 great big pumpkins, about 100 grapefruits coming on, and as much nasturtium flowers and leaves as we can eat. There you go, nice example of a backyard guild.